Theory and presentation on the importance of employee psychological contract and the impact of SHRM on developing employee psychological contract. In 1995, Denise Russo gave her own definition of what a psychological contract is. Since the early 1960s, the concept of a psychological contract was talked about. However, in recent years, it's become a more fashionable framework within which to study aspects of employment framework. In 2007, Guest gave his own definition of what psychological contract is concerned of.
The theory of the psychological contract plays a significant role in the organisation. As discussed by Guest, the psychological contract poses two key important questions for any strategic HR manager. What can I reasonably be expected to contribute to the organisation, and what can I reasonably expect from the organisation? The iceberg is a great metaphor to link with the psychological contract. 90% of an iceberg is believed to be hidden under the water, much as the same of many of the elements of psychological contract. The red arrows indicate the progression of an employee's career as it comes up through the water level. The black arrows indicate the market pressures like demand and supply for the job, and the blue arrows indicate the not so well understood impacts of the psychological contract on each part of the employment relationship. There are many consequences of poor management of the psychological contract. Richard Hall states that psychological contracts are normally thought to be important because their breach has been found to lead to those consequences. Consequences include lower levels of job satisfaction, higher levels of employee turnover, and lower levels of employee loyalty.
There are many reasons why psychological contract is important for a business. Employees are happier in their job, resulting in being more interested and engaged in supporting the business to achieve their goals. It creates a common ground between the employees and the employer's expectations. A psychological contract can also form a trusting relationship between both employees and employers. The contract is constantly changing. It evolves and develops depending on communication or lack thereof between the employee and his or her employer. Promotions and salary increases are examples of something that might be part of a psychological contract if an employee excels in a certain task. Breaches in the psychological contract, however, can severely damage a relationship between an employee and an employer. This can lead to disengagement between the two and also lead to tension in the workplace. The most important part of this whole psychological contract is fairness. This means the employees must feel that they are being treated fairly if the psychological contract is to be sustained successfully. The main significance of the psychological contract, as I said, is fairness. High quality workplaces with good HR practices are strongly associated with a range of positive outcomes. The positive outcomes for a business and for an employer can be a higher commitment from their employee, good motivation among their staff, great work satisfaction, and a good life balance. This overall reduces stress in the workplace and can lead to achieving goals.
An SHRM system can resolve this potential issue.
Thank you.